that long. But the first thing that came to mind when I woke up was, it's Sunday morning. What do you normally do on a Sunday morning? Then sit around, maybe listening to some music. You might be working, or you might just be a little bit bored. So I thought, well, I know that some people who watch me live tend to be in other countries, so it should be a nice Sunday morning for you. I'm just gonna put my contact lenses in. As I say, what I do is I leave my glasses on when I wake up, and then I put my contact lenses in. So just bear with me a second, folks. And I've got some exciting news. If you're watching my broadcast yesterday, I I basically, well, if you know me by now, I do dance classes, and I've been doing dance classes. Well, I've been dancing for about 25 years this year. So because I shifted everything online throughout the lockdown from last year, even though I had a group online, I decided to do dancing online. And since then, it's really taken off, and I've had a lot of people. I've started to work with different groups now, which is really good. Different other classes I'm trying to think, like, okay, there's other classes, but there's classes that I've never been to, and they're actually online as well, even though I've known them for a long time. And that's what we've been doing, working with other classes and things. So I had these made, and I've just put a coffee in it. Can you all see this? This is my actual cup. So this is my own personalised mug, which is for my own dance class. I don't know if you can see that very well. I'm trying to read some comments. And we're going to do a quiz. So I'm not selling them just yet. If you're interested in one, but you'd have to pay, if you're in a different country, and you'd have to pay the delivery, and I need to work that out. But if you're in the UK and you would, I'm only looking for interest at the moment, because obviously I need to get enough interest before I'm going to start, selling them. So if you do want one, just get in touch with me. And what's the best thing about it is you don't see this on many mugs. It's got a QR code, which that QR code goes to my Linktree. So you can click on if you already go onto my Linktree anyway, that's basically where it goes to. And you can then click on my group and accept and that's where you can find that my class basically online. So in the future, I might charge for classes. I've not, probably will do, but if you're say a newbie and you want to see what it looks like, I'll invite you in. If you like it, brilliant. So okay, we're going to do a quiz then. So this quiz, basically, you don't need to be watching it live. Let me just have a quick drink. I do love the cup. I mean, if this breaks, then I won't be very happy. But this is the first time taking a sip out of my own cup. So cheers, everybody. Oh, that's nice. And don't forget, I'm on tomorrow morning as well at 10 a.m. So cheers, everybody. I love it. It was my friend that designed the logo for me. And that's the QR code. So if you scan that, take a screenshot, that actually goes to my Linktree. So anything that I mention, discounts for food, I'll just get the cup out and go take a screenshot, and then just scan it with your phone. It's that simple, guys. We're in 2021 now, Can I also just say it was really, really nice to speak to Alexis yesterday on Periscope. If you're watching on Periscope, make sure to download this app. It's called Haps. And I don't always read the comments because I know what it says all the time. So, download the app, subscribe to get notified when I go live, and support my work on Haps. As I say, until I will use Haps. I'll continue using Haps because I do like it and it's getting better. So, okay, so we're going to start a quiz then. This quiz, it's not a points quiz. Well, it is, but it's your own personal points. Just because there's a delay with comments and I can't always see the comments, just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me for those watching live, so I can give you a shout out. And we're going to do 20 questions. So you grab a pen and paper. It's just a simple quiz. Won't take too long, much of your time. And it's really good to keep your mind energized. And you might be thinking, well, it's another quiz. It's boring. What's different about your quiz compared to everybody else's? Well, I just get rid of the whole riff-raff. I just get on with the questions. We write your answers down. If you don't, please put the answers in the box, because that's not fair for other people. So make sure, get a piece of paper, or do it on an iPad or on another device or anything, or just anywhere. Write the answer down, what you think it is, and then mark yourself out of 20. But if a question's got more than 1 point, you might have more than 20. So we'll see how many there is. Okay. So question number 1 then, if we're all ready. If the connection goes off or you need a question repeating again, just let me know at the end and I'll repeat the answer. I'll repeat the question, okay? So question number 1 then, of 20 so far. Question 1, who wrote the 1983 song Pipes of Peace? So who wrote the 1983 song Pipes of Peace? So put your answer on a piece of paper. So just put number 1 and write your answer down. So that's question number 1. Who wrote the 1983 song Pipes of Peace? Hello, Aaron. Hello, I did see your comment there. Just as I was talking, it came through. So thanks for joining me. Okay, question number 2. 2 already. Which British ballerina was born Margaret Evelyn Hookman? So is it Hookman? Hookham. Sorry, Hookham. Which British ballerina was born Margaret Evelyn Hookham in 1919? That was question 2. Which British ballerina was born Margaret Evelyn Hookham in 1919? Question number 3. Who is the author of Lady Chatterley's Lover? Who is the author? Must be a book, yeah, of Lady Chatterley's Lover. Okay, that's question 3. Okay, question number 4. If I'm going too quick, let me know. No, number 4 then. What is a balaclava? Oh, no, it's not a balaclava. What is a balalaika? Sorry, let me repeat that again. Sorry, when you see a word, you think, what, you think of what it is, but it's not. So what is a balalaika? And it's spelled BALALAIKA. Please do not put the answers, what you think the answer is, in the comments. So Rebel Heart, please don't do that. This is a different quiz now. We're doing, if you just write your answer on a piece of paper, please. I don't want to have to block you just for the quiz. So don't put the answer in the box. So number 4, we're on number 4. And what is a balalaika? Spelled BALALAIKA. What is a balalaika? Okay. I'll give you a little bit of a clue. Actually, I don't know the answer, but when it comes to a question like a word, have a think about maybe what the beginning of the word might mean in Latin, because most words come from Latin. It's fine, don't worry, because everyone's still getting used to it. I can't do a quiz now where I get the comments straight away because there's too much of a lag. So, and I know you might be watching on Periscope. It's just with HAPS, Periscope, and all the other, it's just impossible to do. So it's basically now just a quiz. Get your questions, put your answer down, and then at the end mark yourself basically, but no cheating. Okay, I'll let you off though. Hello Rodman, thank you for joining. Welcome to the quiz. I will go through the questions again at the end, so don't worry if you're missing any questions. I'm really well. Happy Sunday. Do you like my new mug, everybody? This is my new cup. So that's my link tree now, guys. Everything's on that QR code. They might be available if there's enough interest. So because I do dancing online, so hopefully I'm going to get a few interest from them. Okay, question number 5. Okay, what year did the London Eye officially open to the public? So what year did the London Eye officially open to the public? So pop your answers on a sheet of paper. So what year did the London Eye officially open to the public? Okay, question number 6. 1,609.34 meters is 1 mile. Okay, but how many lengths to the nearest would complete 0.5 miles in a 25-meter swimming pool? That's a tough question for a Sunday morning, isn't it? 1,000. So write this down. 1,1609.34 is 1 mile. Okay. How many lengths to the nearest would complete half a mile in a 25-meter swimming pool? That's a tough question. I'm like, what? I don't think even I got a GCSE. Personally, somebody doing their in higher education wouldn't know that. Somebody probably can get this rip straight away, but I'm like, what? I don't even know what a length is. Well, I do actually know what a length is. I go swimming as well, and I should know this. But I don't look at the lengths. I just look at the clock at the top and go, right, okay, well, it's gone to 0, which right at the top, and then I watch and see how far I can swim to the other end and back, and then usually it's about 2 or 3 minutes. I'm not as fast as some of these Olympic athletes. So I'll just repeat that one more time. Then write this number down: 1609.34. So 1,609.34 meters. Or maybe that's weird because it says meters is, oh yeah, it's 1 mile. So we're talking miles here. We're not talking meters, miles. How many lengths to the nearest would complete half a mile in a 25-meter swimming pool? Okay, so yes, 25 meters. Okay, I'm getting that now. So you've got to times that by 25 and then half it. There's a little bit of a clue for you. Okay, question 7. There you go. I've given you the answer there. Question 7. Okay, what stamp? There was a stamp question on the last quiz as well. What stamp was issued on May the 6th, 1840 in Great Britain? So the questions I do, they do tend to be, mixed. They're not just focused on the UK, but most likely somebody's written this quiz and they're from the UK. So on which stamp, so like postal stamp, I think, or it could be something else, I don't know, was issued on May 6th, 1840 in Great Britain? Hi, Aslan. Good morning. What's for breakfast? I've not had any breakfast just yet. I'm having a cup of coffee and I'm using my new mug. Can you see? If I get enough interest, you might get one myself. And I'm having a glass of water and I don't know yet. I might just have something nice and light, bowl of cereal or something, or cornflakes. But I need to go to the supermarket tomorrow and I need to get some vegetables and fruit, and yeah, hopefully I can get some healthy foods tomorrow. Andrews, what is for breakfast, Andrews? Okay, question number 8 then. Question number 8. Who released an album called E equals MC squared? So who released an album called E equals MC squared? So E equal E equal sign MC and then 2 in the box, squared symbol. So pop the answer on a piece of paper, please. So that was question 8. Okay, question 9. Okay, we're nearly halfway through. Question 9. Does buttermilk contain butter? Does buttermilk contain butter? Pop your answer on a piece of paper. Yes or no? You'd think so, wouldn't you? But I actually have heard that question before. And if you check what you're actually eating, you'd know this. Okay, question number 10. So we're halfway through the quiz already. Do share out, like the broadcast. If you tap the like button, it means that I know that you're watching. If you're on Periscope, you can share out until obviously it ends, and retweet if you want to. And so this is just a quiz. You don't need to be watching live. And I think that's what I like about this quiz now is I can come live whenever I feel like it. But I will try and come live possibly on a Sunday morning and possibly on a Friday morning or a Friday afternoon. So I do like the quizzes, and if you like the quizzes as well, share out. And I know that there's an interest in doing the quizzes stuff, and there's loads to get through. I'm just saying this is a website that I used for the last quiz, and I completely forgot there was a completely different section to the website. And I was thinking, we've gone through all the questions. There's no more questions, and then I found all the other stuff as well. Like, wow, means we've got all these to get through. So 2 quizzes a week. We'll see how we get on. Okay, question number 10. Sorry. Okay, which James Bond movie is an anagram of Cozy Sprout? So which James Bond movie is an anagram of Cozy Sprout? That's spelled COSYSP. Oh, sorry, spout, not sprout. Cozy, COSYSPOUT. Cozy Spout. Which James Bond movie? I'm just trying to think of myself. If you, I know what it is. No, I don't. I'm trying to work that out myself. Think of all the James Bond movies in your head, and then think about which film that is an anagram of. Okay, question number 11. In fact, I'll just give you an extra 30 seconds on that one, just to think. I don't think it's that one. Although, who knows? It could be, but yeah, please don't put the answer in the box. Just put it on a sheet of paper. But I don't think it could be that one. But good attempt, Aslan. Okay, so that was question 10. Which James Bond movie is an anagram of cozy spout? Okay, question 11. Okay, what I, as in image or indigo, is an expression of language meaning the opposite. So what I, not I as in eyeball, but I as in the letter I, is an expression of language meaning the opposite. I think that's too early for me. I can't even think right now, to be honest. That's what I like about doing this quiz in the morning. You guys have to do all the hard work. So what I is an expression of language meaning the opposite. I don't think I said it, did I? Okay, question number 12. Okay, question 12. Who played the little orphan Annie? So Annie, you know Annie, the film or the musical, in the 1982 movie. So who played the little orphan Annie in the 1982 movie? Who makes up these questions? It's certainly not me. So have a think. Who played little orphan Annie? I wonder if she's been in any feature films. Although they did bring out a new film, didn't they, a few years ago? So maybe she was in the new film. I don't know. But yeah, she wouldn't have been that old. Well, she'll only be about she'll be coming up to, or she'll be in her early 40s, you would think, if she was an orphan in 19. Well, not she wasn't actually an orphan, but in the film, Annie is an orphan. But the character, the actress would be in her 40s now. So have a think. Okay, so that's number 12. Question 13 of 20. So question 13, which male former English cricketer has now turned to a TV personality and appears on A Question of Sport? So which male former English cricketer has now turned to a TV personality and appears on A Question of Sport? So I know it's an English question, so I think this it is quite English, this quiz. Hello Mustafa, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. Merhaba Nazelsin, Idiom Sarut, something like that. I'm getting there. I'm learning slowly. Ready to go to Turkey in the year. In fact, I've got a translator. I could even should we? This is just the Mustafa. Okay, bear with me just a sec. Oh, I can't actually. My laptop's not connected to the internet. Apologise. We'll do it another time though. What I did once was I translated the questions to the language that a viewer was watching in, and it was quite good actually. It was quite good. I had a lot of Italian people and Portuguese people come on who spoke Portuguese, and Merhaba Idiom Sagol. That's it, Idiom Sagol. I'm getting there. I'm slowly learning. Okay, so back to the quiz then. So which male former English cricketer has now turned to a TV personality and appears on A Question of Sport? Günaydın, Mustafa. Günaydın. That means good morning in Turkish, by the way. Okay, so question 14. What M, so M as in mother, what M is the name given to a conductor of classical music? What M is a name that is given to a conductor of classical music? So if you watch Gilly Bean Music and you're following Gilly Bean Music, she's on Haps, but she's also switched on to Live It, which is another app. And I'm really enjoying Live It. I mean, you know, if you can't get it, I think you can get it on the App Store. It's spelled Livit, Live It, and it's really, really good. It's very interactive, and you can't bring anybody on the screen or talk to anybody yet with that. So, but it is good. It is good. So have a look at it. I am on Live It now, so. But I've not broadcast on Live It. I can't broadcast on there until I actually have a viewer. You know, people watching me. So, but have a look at it later on if you get time. So question 14, and what M is given to a conductor of classical music? Write your answer down on a sheet of paper. Okay, we're on question 15. I will repeat all the questions again, so don't worry if you've missed any. So question 15, besides Ohio, which other US state begins with the letter O? Besides Ohio, which other US state begins with the letter O? Trying to think myself. I think I know it. There's loads of states, but I think us Brits, we always get confused and around the world with a city and a state. There's a lot of people who think in America think that places in the UK. Well, they think the UK is small, but they see the UK as being a state because the UK in itself is smaller than the largest state in the US, which is Alaska, which you should all know. I think, yeah. So it's like, you know, people see the UK as being really small, but there's so many different languages, there's so many different, you know, places, different, you know, there's different areas of the UK. Obviously, different countries. There's England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland, which is completely different. So besides Ohio, which other US state begins with the letter O? Okay, that's question 15. Question 16. Okay, what are twisters and cyclones also known as? So question 16, what are twisters and cyclones also known as? Okay, we're going to go straight to question 17. So how many, okay, yeah, so how many tourists, many tourists travel to which country to climb Mount Kilimanjaro? So many tourists travel to which country to climb Mount Kilimanjaro? I've also got a really, really good game for you as well, which I've kind of stolen off a friend because she did it live. She's been doing it live for the last 2 weeks, and it's really good. I think you're going to enjoy it. So it's a game that we can all play. So we might do that another day, actually. We won't do it today. So that was question 17. Many tourists travel to which country to climb Mount Kilimanjaro? So write your answer on a piece of paper. Okay, question 18. This has been quite a lengthy quiz today, hasn't it? Packed full of knowledge. Question 18. Which leisure activity is associated with 10 pins and strikes? So which leisure activity is associated with 10 pins? So 10 pins, you should all know this one, and strikes. Okay, that's question 18. Question 19. Do you like my new cup, Mustafa? This is my dance group, and there's a QR code there. If you screenshot the QR code, that'll take you to my Linktree, which also takes you to my online dancing with me. There you go. Can you see? It's my logo with Aidan, and I had this made, and hopefully, if I get enough interest, I shall sell them. So you can get your own personalised mug from me. I don't know how much to sell them for yet. Probably it'll be less than £10. It'll probably be around £7 or £8, something like that. So super cheap. Obviously, you'd have to pay for delivery or if you wanted one. So that was question 18. Which leisure activity is associated with 10 pins and strikes? Question 19. Okay, we've got 2 more questions left, and then I'll repeat the questions, and then we'll go through the answers. Okay. So question 19. What are the first names of ice skaters Torvill and Dean? So what are the first names of ice skaters Torvill and Dean? If you don't know who Torvill and Dean are, they're ice skaters, and they won an Olympic, I think it was Olympic medal for ice skating. I think it was in the 1980s, possibly I think it was 1980s or 1990s, and they did what's called the Bolero, which is an ice dance routine. Or they did it to the Bolero, and ever since then they brought out a show about 10 years ago, 15 years ago, called Dancing on Ice, and it was really good. It's really good. And then they ended the show, and then they brought it back about 4 years ago, and yeah, I think they should never have got rid of it because it's really popular. You're probably thinking it's like Strictly Come Dancing, but it's Strictly Come Dancing but on ice, basically ice dancing. But I'm looking for their first names. Okay, and we'll come to our final question. I can't believe it goes so fast, doesn't it? Question 20 then of 20. Okay, what is the primary religion in Thailand? So that's the last question. What is the primary religion in Thailand? Am I still on? I'm still on. Okay, look at the hair. Oh my gosh. Could have told me, guys. I'll tell you what, I need my hair cutting again. Okay, so that was question 20. What is the primary religion in Thailand? Okay, so does anybody want any questions repeating? So don't say all of them. So which questions do you want me to repeat? So maybe you missed a question and you want me to repeat them again. I know some people did come in quite late, so I might make an exception and go through them all, but I'll go through them very fast. So let me know in the chat. If you're watching on Periscope, let me know as well. If we're all good, then just put good in the box and I'll go through the answers. Now, I know Aaron's watching, so how did you do, Aaron? Well, not how did you do, but do you want any questions repeating? Oh, have a good stretch, everybody, in the morning. It's really good for you. Oh, maybe we should start doing some yoga. Don't dish yoga, though. I mean, there's people that do yoga and they've been doing it for a long time. But I think as you get older, it then becomes more, it meets more of what, you know, for example, you get older, you start to get aches and pains. And you're probably thinking, you should have aches and pains, Aidan, at your age. But you do. You get. It's not just the pains you get as you get older. It's more that sometimes they say your body stops developing around about 21, but I think it's not 21. I think your body's always developing. It's more that depends on the type of food you're eating, and you know, we all get stretches in places because of our weight, don't we, and things like that. And then when you're losing weight as well, you start to ache more because you're gaining muscle again in your body. So is anybody there? Does anybody hear me? Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, and then we'll go through the answers. So nobody wants me to go through the questions again. I will repeat the question anyway, and then give you the answer. Okay, I don't know who's watching. Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, because that would be brilliant. Okay, so question 1 then was, who wrote the 1983 song Pipes of Peace? Okay, the correct answer was Paul McCartney. So Paul McCartney was the first answer. Question 2, which British ballerina was born Margaret Evelyn Hookham in 1919? The correct answer was Dame Margot Fonteyn. Dame Margot Fonteyn. Never heard of her. I'll be honest. Okay, question 3. Who is the author of Lady Chatterley's Lover? The answer was D.H. Lawrence. D.H. Lawrence. Question 4. I got a bit confused with this. I said balaclava. It's not a balaclava. It's a balalaika. B-A-L-A-L-A-I-K-A. That's a tongue twister, isn't it? So what is that? What is one of them? Or a balalaika? It is a stringed musical instrument. There we go. A stringed musical instrument. Okay, question 5. What year did the London Eye officially open to the public? Did we get this, everybody? The answer was the year 2000. If you remember, it was to celebrate the millennium. Although you would think that they probably would have opened earlier than that, because if you think about it, they would have had to test it, wouldn't they? But it was officially open to the public in the year 2000. Okay. Well, it says that open to the public. So, okay, question 6. This was the maths question that put me off, and I didn't realise. So 1,609.34 metres is 1 mile. But how many lengths to the nearest would complete half a mile in a 25-metre swimming pool? The answer, well done if you got this right, because it took some doing. The answer was 32. 32. So if you put 31, sorry, no points. If you put 33, no points. If you put something completely off the chart of the scale, like 5,085, then sorry, but you got it wrong. Okay, question number 7. What stamp was issued on May the 6th, 1840 in Great Britain? Did we get this one? Oh, I've heard of it. It was the penny black. The penny black. Question number 8. Who released an album called E equals MC squared? Now, you should get this, actually. Remember this. When I said E equals MC, what does MC stand for? The answer is Mariah Carey. So E equals MC squared. So always remember that now. MC. It is a scientific term, actually. I think E equals MC squared for, is it the mass or atom or something? Something like that. So it was Mariah Carey, so well done. Question 9, does buttermilk contain butter? It does not contain butter. So no, buttermilk doesn't contain any butter at all. There you go. I think the term butter is more of the word butter, we see butter as being like a physical product, like an oil, but it's the word butter actually means a process rather than an actual. So you can, yeah, it's like a sausage. Sorry to say it like, but you can have a sausage, but a sausage is basically it's the way in which the stuff is put inside into the the fat. So you can call a sausage people think of meat sausages, but people think you can have vegan sausages. Probably correct me if I'm wrong there. But question number 10 then. Which James Bond movie is an anagram of Cozy Spout? And the answer was Octopussy. There you go, Octopussy. I think I was saying that on a Sunday morning. Question number 11. What I is an expression of language, meaning the opposite? The answer was irony or ironic. So if you put ironic, give yourself a point. Irony was the correct answer there. IRONY, irony. Question 12. Who played the little orphan Annie in the 1982 movie? Did you all get this one? It was Eileen Quinn. Eileen Quinn. AILEEN QUINN. Okay, you've all gone quiet, everybody. Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. But if you're watching this on the replay, you can still comment along. Let me know at the end what your scores are, okay? Still going through the answers, though. So question 13, which male former English cricketer has now turned to a TV personality and appears on A Question of Sport? The answer was Phil Tufnell. Phil Tufnell. Obviously, if there's people around the world who can't watch that, sorry. It's just this. We're going through each quiz as it comes, and some are going to be quite English, some are going to be, maybe American, or some might be just general knowledge anyway. So, so all these are trivia questions, by the way. So they do challenge you. Question number 14. What M is given to a conductor of classical music? Did we get this? The answer was maestro. M-A-E-S-T-R-O. Maestro. Question 15. Besides Ohio, which other US state begins with the letter O? Now, you guys in America should get this. The answer was Oklahoma. I didn't know Oklahoma was a state. Okay. I actually didn't know Oklahoma was a state. I thought Oklahoma was a city within, say, like Louisiana or somewhere like that. Ooh. I didn't know Oklahoma was a state. That's interesting. Okay. Question number 16. What are twisters and cyclones also known as? I think I'm still live, although I'm just looking. Yeah, it says I'm been live for 35 minutes, but it says the stream server is installating. Please wait. That's weird. So, what are twisters and cyclones better known as? The answer was tornadoes. Tornadoes. Question 17. Many tourists travel to which country to climb Mount Kilimanjaro? Did we get this? The answer was Tanzania. Tanzania. 3 more questions left. In fact, if you get question, or well, actually, I'll come on to when it comes up. So, question 18: which leisure activity is associated with 10 pins and strikes? The answer was 10-pin bowling. So, well done if you got that correct. Question 19 was the Torvill and Dean question. For this one, you need both, I'm afraid, to get the point. If you got one of them correct, I can't give you the full point. What are the first names of ice skaters Torvill and Dean? The answer was Jane Torvill and Christopher Dean. So you need both of those to get the point. And final question, then, question 20. What is the primary religion in Thailand? The answer was Buddhism. B-U-D-D-H-I-S-M. Buddhism. So that concludes the quiz, everybody. I really enjoyed that this morning, because sometimes you think, oh, well, it's Sunday morning or it's Sunday. I don't know. It might not be Sunday morning to you, but for you guys, if you're watching on replay, it might be Sunday morning again. You know. So mark your answers. So if you've got, let me know how you did out of 20. So just put in the box. You can actually put in the box your score, and don't worry if you didn't get many right. You know, it's the taking part that counts. But I would love to know who actually got the most. And yeah, so give yourself a round of applause if you got, you know, quite a lot correct. And the next quiz then will be on Friday. So I'll do this again on Friday, and we might do it at the same time. Oh no, I can't do it at the same time, unless maybe 9 o'clock in the morning, depending on what time I wake up on Friday. So thank you all for taking part. Let me just finish drinking my coffee. We've got plenty more quizzes to come through, so I'll be doing these for the next couple of weeks. As I say, 2 quizzes a week, Sunday morning and Friday morning. Well, Friday afternoon possibly, but I'll post on HAPS the actual time. I forgot to do it this time. Well, I didn't really know I was going to come on today, I'll be honest with you. So I'll read some comments then. So good morning, good night, then, says Mustafa. Aslan was saying, hey, we had the James Bond question with love from Russia. Also as well, guys, well done, not well done, but well done to everybody that is doing the challenge, you know, the dual thing, which is really good. Really like that idea. So hopefully I'll be cooking with Alexis and Anne, Julie Bean. She's going to do some cooking as well, so grab her on to I don't know, we're going to do a pie, a corn pie, because Julie's vegan and I actually want to try it. I just need to make sure that the actual food, you know, the flour that I use is fine and everything else. So yeah, so thanks for joining, everybody. And I can't see any more comments, but well done if you took part in the quiz. And as I say, if you're watching on Periscope, download the HAPS app, because that's where everybody. It's getting a lot better now. It's getting a lot smoother. I can interact with people, and yeah, it's so much better. And there's always updates. So and download that Live It app if you want to download Live It. I'm just going to put in the box. I'm not massively promoting it. It's okay. Is Live It. There's Live It. But it's another place just to go to. I know I shouldn't really say it, but well, you know, better competition is not bad. It means that things will get a little bit better, and there might be new features added. But yeah, I do like it, and Jilly Bean's on there. So, right, guys, I'm just gonna have some water as well. I'll tell you about. In fact, we could actually. No, we're not going to try this actually just yet. But this game that I'm going to play with you is really good. I'm not going to give you. Now we won't play it just yet. What was I going to do? I was going to do something and I've forgotten what it was. Can't remember what it was. Do you remember what I was going to find? Tell you what, I do need to look at. Let me just have a look 1 second. I'm going to put my internet on a moment.